Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, the discussion is summertime. Memorial Day's around the corner. It's officially the start of summer. And winter, spring, summer, fall. The one common thing is drinking. So we're going to go over 3 summertime cocktails to have that are easy, tasty, and all around just something you should keep in your repertoire when you're drinking. I know you're probably going to be having a lot of different exotic beers and drinks or whatever, and maybe even your old standbys that you're used to. But if you've never had any of these cocktails that we're about to show you today, or if you just haven't had them in a while, this summer is the time to at least put one of them in your Rolodex, so to speak.
Yeah, and I went and I put some rules down as far as what we were going to do today. For one thing, because it is Memorial Day, and Memorial Day is one of the biggest grilling holidays in the year. I wanted to make sure that these cocktails in question would be excellent for grilling.
Okay.
Number 2, these cocktails need to be simple as well. 2 to 3 ingredients, nothing more, so that you can keep it moving, because more than likely the most complex thing you're going to be doing with food and drink will probably be on the barbecue. So that's what we're going with here. How do you want to start? Do you want to do you want to pick one, or
Let's start off incredibly simple with you know what? Because of the way we have these kind of staggered, so to speak, let's start off, because I don't know if you know this, but all 3 cocktails that we picked can actually be summarized within the day. They can be categorized throughout an average day. So let's start with the morning, so to speak.
so a tequila sunrise?
Right.
So if you're like me, or maybe you're not like me, who knows, you'll want to be, this is the first thing you're going to want to drink throughout the day. You know, more or less as a starter to pick you up while you're getting ready for that big barbecue and having friends over. What's the opposite of nightcap? A pregame.
Morning cap.
Pregame is fine. So we're gonna start off simple. Tequila sunrise is rather easy. Now, I made something similar to this a few episodes back, but it was with the Damiana instead of the tequila. And that was just Damiana and tequila. You guys should really do that as well. Probably even more so than this. But for the sake of the day, we're doing the tequila sunrise.
Standard tequila sunrise.
So, 2 ounces.
And we're using, we're going back to Corazon tequila, mostly because we still have some left. Corazon, it hasn't let us down so far.
And you know what? We'll do 1.5 ounces today, but 1.5 to 2 ounces of tequila.
Okay.
Then you top it off with OJ.
For those of you who aren't initiated in initials, that's orange juice.
Also Orenthal James Simpson. And then the sunrise part of this comes in. You're going to use grenadine. You're going to top it off with grenadine, and it's going to create this effect in which it's going to be mostly red at the bottom, and then it's going to progressively become orange juice. Yes.
Okay. It's getting there.
And if you look right here, you can see what I'm talking about. Like I know in the camera it's making it pop even more. The red and orange is distinct, but in real life, in real time, like you can see a progression. And that's it. That's your pregame.
Right. So would you, if you're someone who's drinking this, would you stir it and mix everything in, or
no? And that's one of the other things about these cocktails. No need to stir, no need to mix, no need to shake, none of that. You just pour and go.
Definitely taste that orange juice and definitely taste that tequila. Yeah, this is definitely what you start off with in the morning. Just to get you, in the mood, because you got a barbecue and you got to be in front of that hot grill for most of the day, because you were the one that's supposed to be barbecuing.
If you are the grill master, that will get you going. That will get you kicked up and going. Maybe coffee, I don't know, but it's summertime.
But you also know, like, if there's gonna be alcohol drinking throughout the day. You want to kind of inoculate yourself.
Yeah, there you go. Inoculate yourself.
You want to
get yourself used to the fact that copious amounts of alcohol will be passed around, but you also got work to do. So get you one of those in your system. Get the grill going and whatnot, and start grilling that meat. Your company will be coming over. They'll be bringing their sides and whatnot, and you'll be hyped and ready to conversate while you grill those steaks or barbecue.
So, with that said and done, we're gonna put that to the side. So, company is coming over. Let's say like a third of your guests are there, but more is coming. You hitting the grill. People are playing spades somewhere. There's, maybe kids are on the Nintendo in another room somewhere. This is the
what kind of Nintendo? PlayStation, Wii,
Nintendo.
Okay.
All video game systems are
PlayStation,
Nintendo.
Wii, Xbox.
Playtendo.
Okay.
Playtendo Box 4.
All right.
So you got that going. Some of the cousins went to the store. You know how it goes. I don't have to explain anymore. But you hitting the grill, and several of your boys outside with you, and y'all sitting around talking and drinking. What are we drinking?
Okay, so you forgot in this scenario that it's 95 degrees outside and the grill isn't making it any better. So you need something to cool you off and, keep that buzz going. So we're going to get on with Summer Shandy. Now, for those of you that don't know, this Summer Shandy is going to be half lemonade and half beer. And shout out to Atlanta Podcast. Hit them up and ask them for some suggestions. And when you're doing a lemonade shandy, you're going to want to make sure that the beer you have, what type of beer? What is the best beer?
You either want a wheat. Oh man.
Or a blonde ale.
A wheat or a blonde ale.
That is correct. A wheat or a blonde ale. So, following their advice, we went with Blue Moon. Specifically, this mango wheat Blue Moon. We're gambling on this, so
might be good.
Might be a train wreck. We'll let you know.
So, not only is this a summer shandy, this is a twist on the summer shandy, because it's going to have a little mango taste in it.
And drink tales, we don't always play it safe.
Exactly.
So as the recipe suggests, it's going to be 50% lemonade, simply lemonade.
Always go with simply.
Always go with
simply in any juice, period.
But you're going to do 50% of that. And then maybe you pour your beer first. Maybe you pour your lemonade first. It doesn't even matter because it's mixing 50-50. And then you're going to do your Blue Moon. That smells pretty good. The mango and everything.
that all in there. So off the bat, I'm liking the color that's coming about.
And you know, depending on how you pour the beer, like it'll be fizzy and whatnot. So you know, for the sake of the grams and the pictures.
So I'll give this a taste. Okay. What are we looking at? That mango was actually a very good choice. It's really good.
That does mix very well. Because you can taste the mango in that lemonade.
And you know, y'all having a few of these. You know, maybe some women out there, this is definitely a good drink.
And you don't even have to make these like separate. Like you could batch that and put it in like a container or whatever and just pour it out the spout. But
Like a punch, so to speak.
exactly. And let's get this out of the way. This isn't to, you know, demean anybody that make punches and sangrias. I do that all the time for events and stuff like that. But sometimes,
Maybe you'll see some punches and sangrias soon.
exactly. But sometimes easier, quick is always better. Or not even better, just more or less a different option. You know, not everything has to be super elaborate.
Alright, so it's later in the evening. A lot of guests have gone home. Maybe only the essentials are still left. You know, like the people, the friends and family that you hang with on the regular, that either you're always at their house or they're always at your house. Like core crew. Y'all sitting back. Maybe y'all sitting at a table, the dinner table somewhere, and y'all just having one of those deep conversations. Or maybe you outside, maybe you buy a fire pit or something, letting the grill die down or whatever. Having one of those deep conversations, but there's still alcohol to be flowing, because you can't have a deep-rooted conversation without a drink. What are we drinking during one of those? And it's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. So all the kids are gone.
Or asleep.
Exactly.
Maybe knocked out on the couch somewhere.
What are we drinking while having one of those deep conversations? You know, maybe a couple of people are playing spades or whatever, but maybe it's not an overly hyped game. It may not even be spades. It may just be a low-key card game. Just so some people can have something in their hands while everybody's talking. But what are we drinking while that's going down?
This is the classiest two ingredient drink out there. We're doing a gin and tonic.
All right.
So, a couple of things that's going to happen right now. And a little confession. I've never had a gin and tonic before in my life. In all my drinking career, gin and tonic is one of those drinks that has just never come up. So that's about to change today. Because we're going to do that. Another thing, and of course, because we got to do things the hard way, we're not even going to do a regular gin and tonic. We're going to be experimental. Yeah, I know, experimenting with something we've never tried before.
Didn't we just say we don't play it safe on Drink Tales?
So instead of the usual gin that we use, we're going to try something that we saw in the liquor store today called Ophir. It's a spiced gin. And from what this little tag here says, these make the most interesting gin and tonics out there. So,
And let's also make it clear too. One of the other reasons you picked this up as well is because you've seen it trending a lot.
Like a lot of you people on my Instagram, especially the gin heads out there, like this popped up a lot. So shout out to you guys. Like I can't name you all because I can't remember you guys.
Many.
So many on the gram. This has popped up. you gin heads are like a savior for me. So I saw this and was like, this will be good for the episode. So what I first want to do is, before we even do mix this with anything, I want to do a taste test to see what this is like.
Okay. Already the smell is interesting. You get that juniper, but
there's something more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, just a little bit. I'm gonna go first. Pouring it in here, I get a pepper. I get heavy pepper. Wow, let me see that. Oh, you see where like there's a sweetness behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it hits you with heavy pepper. That pepper reminds you I didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And you still get that juniper taste as well.
Mm-hmm. I know this isn't a rate the liquor episode, but do we have a score for this based off of that, or would you like to mix it with something before we? You know what? I'll rate it now. You know, I'm not much of a gin head.
Mm-hmm.
I like it in drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I you won't catch me just drinking gin straight up like that.
Mm-hmm.
For its uniqueness, I'll go ahead and give it like a 8.
Okay, 8.5 for me. Like, first impressions for me are really important,
Mm-hmm.
and this made a very good first impression.
Mm-hmm.
So, for the gin and tonic, easiest thing ever. So here we go. I'm going to do 1.5 ounces again. I know it's usually 2 ounces, but you know. 1.5 ounces. And then we get our tonic. We're using Fever Tree today as our tonic water of choice, so you know, bam. And this drink gets a garnish as well as an extra ingredient if you want. But with a gin and tonic, it is customary to have a lime wedge so that you can squeeze the lime into your drink. And there you go.
There's a lot going on. Let's see why they say interesting.
What are we looking at?
That tonic quells how hard that gin is, but it's still good. Gin still stays strong.
The pepper right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you literally get pepper.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I'm gonna have to do one of these again.
Mm-hmm.
That is not bad at all. Not bad at all. I did a good thing.
All right, everyone. With that said and done,
Yeah, those are your 3
those
drinks.
are your 3 drinks for a day of barbecuing.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, easy. You don't even need that many ingredients. Over half of the ingredients you would already have in your home. At best, you would have to buy tequila, gin, and
tonic water.
Yeah, tonic water. That's
Probably already have orange juice. Oh, and the beer. You would have to buy the beer.
have to buy the beer.
Maybe you make homemade lemonade. Who knows? But if you don't, get the simply.
But that'll do it for today's episode. If you guys have a favorite drink for the summer, put it in the comments or go on Instagram or Twitter. Let us know. Maybe we'll make that drink. Maybe we'll do a part 2 of summer drinks. For other scenarios during the summertime. Depending on, what you guys send us and what we find appealing.
And even if they do have a lot of ingredients and everything like that, send that. Because, all drinks, be it 2 ingredient drinks or 11 ingredient drinks, serve a purpose. They serve a purpose. They're very good. That none is overvalued than the other.
But all right, that'll do it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that whenever we put out episodes. You've probably been used to the schedule for now. We've been on this schedule for a couple of months now. Wednesdays and Saturdays. If that changes in the future, we'll let you guys know. But like I said, hit that bell so you'll know when we're posting. Be sure to hit us up on Instagram. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter. And until next time, everybody, peace.